Hello,
Hello.
my name is Diara, and what's your name?
My name is Simon.
Nice to meet you. Have you had any work experience?
Yes, I have worked for about 10 years in a number of different jobs. I trained as an actor, stage actor for
Oh my God.
musical theatre. I have also worked in customer service for about 9 years, on call centres, in theatres. I've worked in libraries and doctor surgeries and also part-time as a translator for Hungarian.
Oh, that's so cool. Can you talk about what skills helped you in work?
Certainly. I think the ability to be flexible is always very helpful in a work environment because it gives you the opportunity to roll with problems that, as they arise, you don't have to worry about what's happening. Being personable and having a good ability to interact with other people is always very helpful. Also, being relaxed. I think people tend to worry too much about work, whereas if you relax and just live in the moment, it's a lot easier than if you're worrying about constantly what comes next. Also, the ability to pick things up quickly. So if someone offers you something, go, yes, absolutely, I will learn this, and then learn it.
Do you like to communicate with people? Yes.
I do, yes.
Okay. Second question is, have there been any conflicts at your work, and how did you solve them?
Absolutely. I think at some point in any job you're going to have interpersonal conflicts that come up, especially in one of the jobs I worked in a theatre. I had a very bad relationship with one of my managers because she was a very toxic person. So for me it was first trying to deal with it and then going up the process. There's an internal HR chain process where you take it to your manager and then you take it to HR, and we ended up having what they call a mediation session, so where you talk to each other and you talk about the problems, and then from there you work out a solution. So that was my always remaining calm, going through the official channels, and remember to be open and not to take everything personally.
So cool. Why did you choose an actor job?
Acting.
Actor, yes.
So acting was something I've always wanted to do. I've done it throughout my whole life, and I sang, and I tried it because I thought I could do it well, and it worked out for a while. Unfortunately, it's a very, very difficult industry to be a part of. So hence why I'm retraining as a translator, because especially during COVID, we couldn't do theatre. Everything was shut down. So there was no opportunity to earn money, whereas people always need a translator. And that's something you can do by yourself. In a group, you always have the flexibility.
Okay. And what languages do you know? And did knowing different languages help you in your work?
Absolutely. So I can speak English fluently as a mother language. It's my native language. I speak German to about a B2 level, so a reasonably high intermediate level. My French is passable. I can also speak some Russian and some Hungarian. I find it's very useful because it allows you to understand people from different backgrounds. Certain jobs require you to speak languages. I worked in Germany, and in Germany the ability to speak some German was very useful. There was a day in the call centre where they didn't have a French operative because the woman was off sick, so I had to cover the French lines, and even though my French isn't proficient, I was able to say, I'm really sorry, there's no one who speaks, but can you call back later? That sort of thing. So I think it's always very handy.
Thank you.